Meow, 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 meow! Woohoo! So, which warrior cat are you? So, are you more like Lion Blaze or Twig Branch? What about Ramostar or Squirrel Flight? Take the quiz and find out now. Alright. Will you get a perfect scar? How many lives do you have? Well, you can barely one. If you have a dog, what sort would it be? A Labrador. Tuna. Wow. What did Yao like? Pretty fearsome. I don't know what's my tail. Are you a master of disguise? It'll be very hard to spot. Are you easily startled? Okay, so mine might jump a little. Are you able to play any musical instrument? Not a particular musical. Are you good at hiding? It depends where I am. All right, here it comes. Are you a skilled hunter? I can fill a shopping basket in minutes. Are you good at hiding? Definitely. What sports do you enjoy? Basketball. Well, it's Yoda. You find a box in the living room. What do you do? All kinds of favorite things. Well, you get into F.A.N.G gadgets. They call me Future Cat. It says Lion Blaze. You're proud, determined and loyal, a good friend to have. So, and speaking of, hey, I know when it's time. It's time for reaction time. Yay!
Cartoons.
Wow, think about these quizzes on my head!
Sagwa, stop doing that.
I'm not Sagwa, I'm Sagwa. You know, the Chinese Siamese cat?
Well, good. And welcome, please. Welcome to our Pokemon for Toono This Weekend Reaction Time. Let's be Pokemon types, because today is Poison, Koffing. And now, before we do start, we will get the top 10 Poison type Pokemon. And it's a torture me! Sir, I didn't mean to. Okay. I'm gonna try to test off. No pressure, okay. Okay, so, without further ado, let's get poisonous!
Oi, oi, girls and boys, and everything in between, it's Ace Trainer Liam, and I'm continuing my series where I go through each of the 18 Pokemon types to see if my opinions have changed
18
since I did them all
Pokemon!
2 years
I'm
ago.
in video
Given that
number
it's been 2 years
7!
Since me going through each of the 18
Sheegwa!
top 10 favorites, there's definitely room for some of the Pokemon that were on the list to be off the list. There's room for some of the Pokemon that may
got the
have
map
existed
today.
back then, or just for Pokemon that I'd not had a lot of experience in using before to join the Pokemon that are on that list. So there's potential for this to be a very different list to the one I did back in 2016.
More!
I can't remember when I did
Guys,
that.
we're heading
It doesn't
out.
really matter. All that matters is that it's been
No
2
need to
years.
pressure about that.
So let's have a look and see what my opinions are like this time. Of course, in this list, it's going to be poison types. It's going to be those horrible, grueling, toxic-inducing, nasty,
that's really
bastard
toxic.
poison
Still
types.
got the poison.
I don't know why I'm so mean to poison types. I really like them. I think it's one of my favourite types. But who knows? Anywho, we're going to jump in with my top 10 poison type Pokemon. Number 10. Weezing.
James
Poison
Pokemon?
types, Weezing is definitely an iconic
This is a
Pokemon.
two-headed Pokemon or something?
Encapsulate the poison type quite
Right,
like a
Arbok.
Weezing. Along with its
Arbok.
it's certainly been a very instantly recognizable Pokemon from the moment you see it. It's
Still
quite a
got
simple
the
design.
milk.
Well, Koffing's quite a simple design.
Still
Weezing
got
isn't that
it.
simple, but at the same time, it's relatively simple, and
Two
it's just like
Koffings in
2 heads
one.
attached together with a little bit of purple, and
Let's
that
get
really stands out.
Arbok.
It's just so simple. It's just such a great,
gas.
simple Pokemon. It's a little balloon filled with gas, and gas juts out of it, and it poisons everybody, and it makes people
It's
go to
everywhere.
sleep.
It's really
absolutely-
everywhere.
It's just that simple. It just really, really works. I really like Weezing. It's actually fairly decent in competitive, especially being a poison
double
type that is
coughing.
immune to
Twice
ground
as
because of
fun.
its levitate ability, with that being the only ability it can have. I probably would have given it something like Aftermath as
really?
well as levitate, like so
Still
you can switch between
got
the two, but then at the same time, that'd probably make it a little bit too similar to things like
Still got the
Drifblim,
same.
even though that's not a poison type,
Okay.
it's still a balloon.
All
You
right.
get what I'm talking about. I hope you do. If you know what I'm talking about, let me know in the comments down below. But all in all, Weezing is a great Pokemon. It's got that great simple style. that I
You're
was
more
talking
like
about. It's got
Cough
decent
today.
capabilities in battle, and what more could you want from a Pokemon than those
Sure.
two exact
Sure got that.
things? Number
Sure
9,
got that.
Gengar. Now I'm putting Gengar quite low in the list because I actually want to talk about Gengar a little bit more in my top 10.
Garbodor!
In a couple of weeks. So for the moment, I'm just going to tell you I love the
Garbodor?
fact that Gengar is constantly grinning like a Cheshire Cat, is
Gengar's
absolutely
a ghost
evil
type
from head to
Pokemon,
toe, and also
but
has a
everyone knows
fantastic
that a
mega
ghost type
evolution. But
Pokemon
I will
might be
talk
the
about it
real
more in the Ghost
monsters
Types video that is still to come.
in
Number 8,
Pokemon's channel.
Crobat. Now, I'm doing the Crobat
okay.
family a fantastic disservice if I didn't talk about them. This is a Pokemon that has grown from being the quintessential annoying cave bat
I
in the
got
form of Zubat,
Crobat.
growing all the way
Still
up
got
into
the wings
Golbat,
on
which was kind of like,
Halloween.
okay.
What? Halloween is
Pretty
definitely over,
pretty
F.A.N.G.
And then it got
No.
a huge speed
For
boost
some
and became
reason, you
Crobat.
have to
Crobat is a
tell you.
fantastic
And
Pokemon
now
to
it's
use
Thanksgiving.
in battle because it's fast.
Right,
Great
guys?
capabilities when it comes to things like poisoning opponents. It can be great with
Garbodor.
acrobatics.
Garbodor.
It's got decent offensive stats as well.
I
It's a
think
overall
Garbodor might be headed for something.
and it certainly looks
I think might
absolutely
be it.
incredible. Crobat in general just looks really cool, really sinister. I like that it's
I think I need to
very
pick
similar
this up.
to Zubat and
Literally.
Golbat in a way, but also it's drastically different at the same time in terms of
Okay,
color scheme,
double the coughing,
face
double
shape,
the
everything
what?
like that.
Coughing,
Just
coughing,
makes
coughing.
Crobat stand out on its own
Thanks.
as what could have potentially been a standalone Pokemon, but at the same time it still fits really well into the Zubat family. So it's kind of swings and roundabouts, really. Like it's just so cool. I really
Ah,
like it.
come on.
Actually,
Still got the
unpopular opinion,
mystical
really like
name
the
ain't
Triforce.
seen.
Well, number 7,
Oh,
Garbodor. Now,
Was there a Garbodor in the reaction time?
Unimaginative Pokemon. Typical Unova, really.
it's not unimaginative.
Garbodor.
You're telling me that when Pokemon
Garbodor.
look at a creature or an item and
Gosh,
go,
it's
"We can make
garbage
Pokemon out."
day
Every
already.
other design is fine, but when they pick an actual pile of garbage, you're like, no, that's not okay. Suddenly, that's unimaginative. What is
Yeah, it's
wrong
probably
with you? Where
garbage
do you
day.
get these
But
ideas from?
Trubbish
Get your
will put
ass
on it in a
off
picture,
4chan
but you shall
and
do the
start
drawing
thinking
for the
like a
Black
normal
Rhino
functioning
Ranger
human
live stream
being,
about
right?
Pokemon.
Because Garbodor
You
is
shall
a
be
great
the
Pokemon.
garbage
It's got
day.
decent bulk, it's got got decent abilities. It's got an adorable
Garbodor.
face, and it actually can be a decent
Garbodor.
competitor in battle if you use it correctly. All you got to do is go on the Smogon forums and sort
What if it can't be correctly?
Pretty much the same as every
I
Pokemon
say.
going. Garbodor is a fantastic Pokemon, and it has a great shiny form as well, with that extra turquoisey blue just to give it that real cool factor when it is in its shiny form. I really like it. I think it's a fantastic Pokemon, as I keep saying.
Garbage
it's absolutely,
everywhere.
genuinely a really good Pokemon. If you just ignore the fact that, oh, it's based on trash and I don't like trash, just get over that and realize the potential of this Pokemon. Just look at it and just imagine that it's a teddy bear that is covered in moss and a bit of poo. Yeah, maybe just imagine it's trash.
messier than I
That's
thought.
that way. Number 6, Beedrill. I remember when I was a kid, I genuinely found Beedrill to be an uncomfortable, unsettling Pokemon. And to be honest, who likes wasps anyway? Nobody does. Nobody here.
Oh
watching this
man,
video is
you are
I really love wasps. I pet them all the time.
Nobody is like
You
that. People
stinging
are
like a
terrified of
bee.
wasps for good reason, and Beedrill
Okay.
being an absolute giant wasp was just the icing on the cake for how
you
scary this
sting
Pokemon
like a
could
bee, huh?
be. Not only that,
Okay.
it's pretty damn fast, and it's got a pretty deep
Jarba!
with its moves. And to add even more of a scare factor to it, it has an even more terrifying Mega Evolution, just in case you weren't scared enough of this terrible giant
my.
wasp creature.
You're got
Number
the myth.
5, Tentacruel. I really feel
Well,
like
this is a
Tentacruel is a
cool looking
Pokemon that doesn't get a
jellyfish.
lot of love. It
I knew
really
it's a
should, but when
myth.
people think of
But you
jellyfish
know
Pokemon
what the
these days, they think of
difference is? It's a
Jellicent, they think of
jellyfish.
Bulk, they think of
Tentacruel's a
Rockastar,
jellyfish.
and things like that. When Tentacruel
Koffing.
really
Koffing.
is actually a great Pokemon. It's a wonderful poison type Pokemon. It's got a great move pool going on. It's got decent stats that you can actually play around with and build a few different sets of with Tentacruel. And on top of that, it looks absolutely badass. It's always been one of those really cool looking Pokemon, and I don't know why it gets so overlooked. I know there'll be one of you in the comments that's like,
I don't think Tentacruel gets overlooked at all. This guy doesn't know what he's talking about.
I don't
If you
even
played
know
in
what
my
they
team,
say.
You'd understand exactly.
You
that
are
Tentacruel
disturbing.
isn't overlooked.
honestly, I'm
Nobody
saying that Tentacruel
believes
is overlooked and kind of
Tentacruel's a
underappreciated because I
Tentacruel.
never hear anyone
Get
talking
it?
about it. So certainly in my social circles, and on my
I don't think
Twitter
it's such a
and on
good
my
idea,
Facebook,
Sagwa.
I've
I mean,
never
Sagwa.
heard anybody talk
Sagwa.
about Tentacruel, and definitely not.
I can't pronounce it yet.
It's underrated. Maybe in your circles it isn't
Koffing,
underrated, but in mine it
Koffing,
is, and I think it
Koffing.
needs more love, and that's why it's in my list right now. Number 4, Naganadel. A new addition to this list for definite, since it only came out in
What?
Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon.
poison type
Naganadel's an
Pokemon
absolute
is-
boss.
that's a-
It's a speed demon. It has massive
Speed
special
demon, not
attack.
as dragon.
It's a terrifying Pokemon. Obviously,
Still
it's
got the
beast boost as
wings.
well, and you know, depending how you build it, it can either increase its special attack or its speed or whatever weird set you're making with it. And it kind of takes the shape of something like Beedrill and just makes it even scarier. It's got that wasp kind of
Another
sonic look to it,
Beedrill?
with that huge
That's
kind
a
of
different
hypodermic
Pokemon.
looking needle.
Oh,
I think it would count as a
And at
hypodermic
Papa,
needle,
we'll
since
turn
it's
into a
not
new Pokemon.
tiny.
Perhaps.
Really freaking big of a needle. I mean, if that thing goes in your arm, you're gonna have a visible hole from one side to the other. It's a really terrifying Pokemon, and it
Still got
certainly
the
is the
sting
kind
on
of
that.
quintessential
Oh,
Ultra Beast that you
my
would
goodness.
kind of expect. Now, that's the design you would
I
expect
read
an
a new
Ultra Beast
Ultra
to
Beast
have, but
today.
it still maintains
I
that very
guess.
Pokemon stylization. It's terrifying, it's intimidating, it's boss in battle if you ever use it, although, I mean, come on, don't use Ultra Beasts. Like, use Pokemon that take a little bit of skill to use. But still, Naganadel, you get my vote because you're absolutely glorious. Number 3, Skuntank. Skuntank's just ridiculous. This is why I love Skuntank, is because it's absolutely ridiculous. It learns things like flamethrower and explosion, and I know that's to link it to tanks, because the whole point is it's a skunk, but it's also a tank. That's
Oh,
why its tail
it's a
leans up over
skunk.
its head
It's
like
a
the cannon
stinky,
of a tank,
stinky
because
skunk.
It's supposed to be a tank, but it's just so
Hey, you
stupid
never heard of
and
that
quirky
one.
At the same time. It's
Oh,
just
well,
funny
just
to me.
kidding,
I
huh?
really find
I'm
Skuntank
just gonna
a
miss
funny
it out.
Pokemon, and it makes me just want it that little bit more. It makes me endear to it that little bit more. That's the perfection that is Skuntank. It's got great typing as well, because it's poison and dark, so it's only weak to ground. It's just so cool in so many
What are
different
you
ways.
looking at?
Number 2, Nidoking. Nidoking is one of those Pokemon where it doesn't matter what generation it would have appeared in, it always would have been looked at as a badass Pokemon. It looks absolutely boss, it looks absolutely menacing and intimidating, and it's just so freaking cool. It looks like the kind of monster that you wanted to have on your team as a child, and I definitely think it will go down as one of the best Pokemon designs of all time. I know it's a little bit
Arbok!
but Nidoking is another perfect example of how a Pokemon should look. It's a terrifying thing. It's a weird bipedal,
It's gonna terrify.
lizardy, yet still male, and it just
Oh.
so well.
Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man! Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man! It must be Veterans Day or something!
Koffing, Koffing, Koffing!
Arguably outclassed by other poison
Ah.
but it certainly has
Okay, because today is Veterans Day, the second anniversary of Blue's Clues and you, and the second anniversary of the Riddle and the Secret Museum. Okay, whatever that is, huh?
Not my favorite.
Okay.
Number 1, a Lowland Mug. Now, I'll be one of the first people to say, when I first
Is
saw
there
Mug
a
back in the
Lowland
day,
version
I didn't
of
really feel like I was
the
much of a fan
Mug?
of it. Like, it was a poison type, it was purple,
It
it was
seemed
a
like a
public
regular
view. That's all it
Pokemon,
really had
didn't you?
going for it. So
Mug.
years went by, 20
Mug.
plus years in fact, and then suddenly Pokemon decided, hey, we're going to make Muk a dark type. And we're going to make it like oil splat kind of rainbow effect colours, and they're going to move all the time with its movements, and it's going to be really amazing. And of course, adding the dark type's going to make it only weak to ground, and it's still only a 2x weakness, so Muk's suddenly going to be a really incredible Pokemon. And to my amazement, it worked. Like, a Lowland Muk is really,
Muk's
really
away!
really
Still
fun
got
to use in battle, and just really, really fun to look at. They've taken a design that was so ridiculously simple, that's one of the most frowned upon Pokemon designs. because it's just
Hey,
far
you
too
never
simple,
heard of that
and it's
fish
not
can
even
have
that
a
big
fin
difference from a pre-evolved
on
Pokemon.
mine.
And they've just taken it to a whole new level and made it a fantastic Pokemon to have on your team. I really, really love everything they did.
Oh!
Power of Alchemy isn't the greatest ability in the world because it means you're
Oh, that is not good. Not good
Which is a
happening.
bit lame, really. At the same time, as a Pokemon in general, Alolan Muk is just absolutely wonderful to have. I'm a massive fan of Alolan Muk. I really, really do like it. I kind
Okay,
of don't like
this
saying
isn't
that I
real
like
good,
it because I feel
right?
like people just roll their eyes and are like, oh god, he likes Alolan Muk. He doesn't know anything about Pokemon. I know quite a bit about Pokemon, and one thing I do know is that Alolan Muk is absolutely incredible.
Thank you to say that Garbage Day is a big ol' mess. So, thank you for watching, and we'll see you on the next Pokemon type. The next Pokemon type is Electric.
Arbok?
Oh, I mean it. Bye-bye.